Kia ora, Sally Telly.
Liam, it is so great to have you here today. I have prepared this special water drink as a kind of guess the flavour game. Do you think you can guess what is in it?
Sure. Ugh. Is there salt in this? How much did you use?
You are right. I did put salt in there. Here, have some juice to wash the taste away. You know something amazing though? I only put the smallest pinch of salt and it changed the whole flavour. You see, Liam, small things really matter.
In the Bible, Jesus says his followers are like salt. Even the smallest act can make a big difference if it was done with a big heart.
Exactly, and that's what this term is all about. Let's check in with our friends to see what we can discover about giving from the heart today.
Hey kids, I'm so glad we're back again. This week for Self-Denial, we have a really cool story to share with you from Kenya. This is where the Salvation Army is helping people learn better farming skills. This is John. He used to make all his living by taking people from place to place on his motorbike.
A bit like a taxi driver?
Yeah, just like that. In some other countries, they use motorbikes as taxis, and in Kenya, they're called bodabodas. But John said the work was unreliable, and he couldn't always afford food or school fees for his kids. The Salvation Army in John's village started a new program called ACE, which stands for Agriculture for Community Empowerment. They teach many things about conservation agriculture and how to farm even in times of drought. They give out seeds and teach better ways of farming that are cheap and natural. John was taught how to keep pests from eating his vegetables and even how to make his own pesticides with local, natural ingredients. The program also teaches banking and other skills. Now John's family is much better off. He has brought chickens, books, and paid his children's school fees. Even in the dry seasons, they have vegetables to feed the whole family. John says that the ACE program has been a blessing to him and the community, and he hopes the Salvation Army continues to help eradicate poverty in Kenya.
It's so great to see how the ACE program has helped the community, and this all started from the self-denial money we've all given in previous years. Isn't it incredible to see what can happen when we all give together?
God really does use the money we give from our hearts in amazing ways. And as our Bible verse says, it is not the amount that we give, it is our attitude when we give it.
We can't wait to see you again next week with our last story about how the Salvation Army is helping people all around the world.
Bye everyone.
Reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me, it's not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness, every day you're giving me your love. Oh, every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Yeah, you make me shine, you make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness, every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away.
Kia ora, tamariki mā, and welcome back to The Word. I wonder who your favourite heroes are from the Bible. One of mine is a woman named Abigail. The Bible says she was both smart and beautiful. In the story, we see Abigail using her brain to save all the people who lived in her whare, like literally. Abigail lived and worked on a farm, a really massive farm. She was married to a guy named Nabal, and unfortunately, he was not very nice. Everyone knew him as the super rich dude down the road who wouldn't share or help anyone who was in need in the community. Abigail, though, was kind and always made sure that the people who worked for them knew that they could come to her about anything that was worrying them. One day, David, who was hiding in the hills nearby, had sent some of his soldiers on a mission to find some food. When David heard that Nabal's farm was about to start shearing their sheep, he knew that it was going to be a time of great celebration, so he sent 10 of his mates to Nabal with this message. God bless your whānau and make your farm even more productive than it is already, they said. Our leader David wants to know if you can help us out with some kai, please. We've looked after your shepherds and we've protected them when they were working in the fields. Ask any of them and they'll tell you that it's true. Well, Nabal, being the rude man that he was, laughed right in their faces. Who is this David, and why should I give him my food? This food is mine, and I'm not sharing with you lot. So the men returned to David and told him what Nabal had said. Well, now David was mad, like really mad. So he set off with 400 of his men to Abigail and Nabal's farm, and he was ready to fight. In the meantime, one of the shepherds named Shem, who'd been in the fields when David's men had protected them, rushed to Abigail and told her what had happened. She would know how to help. Abigail, I need your help. Abigail listened carefully to Shem's story and then came up with a plan. She did not want David's soldiers to raid her home. She knew how bad that would be for her workers and their whānau, and she did not want them to be hurt or even worse, killed because of her husband's greed and selfishness. Oh, how she wished Nabal would learn to use his head before he used his mouth. Abigail decided on a plan and started packing up enough kai to feed David's army like kings. Abigail sent Shem along with some other shepherds to take the food to David. Abigail, well, she followed along behind them on her donkey. As she rode, she thought about the choice she had made. It didn't seem like much, providing kai to a group of people who had helped them out, but she hoped and prayed that her gift would make a massive difference to David's plan, which was already in action. The plan to attack her home. Well, Abigail was not disappointed. David accepted her gift and promised to protect her and her household. With quick thinking and a generous and kind heart, Abigail had saved the day. As lifelong followers of Jesus, we should always use our heads to make good decisions. They don't have to be massive. When we do small things with a big heart, we can make a difference in the lives of others. I wonder what you could do this week.
Hey Sally Telly kids, we're here at the Avalon Fire Station and we are here with two of Avalon's finest. All right, but we want to just find out who they are. We're going to have a little chat to them. So first of all, would you like to tell us your names?
Kia ora, my name's Harmy Love.
Awesome.
Kia ora, my name's Peter Zajak.
Nice, awesome. So we've got a couple of questions for you guys, just about, what you do and why you do it. So Missy, why don't you ask the first one?
All right, my first question is, why are you a firefighter?
I guess everyone wanted to be a firefighter when they were little. It took me till I was about 30 till I decided to join, but I wanted to do something that helped people and I guess protected the community.
Oh, too much. What about yourself there?
Yeah, quite similar to Harmy. So my background before I came into the fire service was education, so I was a teacher. So yeah, I think being in the fire service is a really good way to carry that on, so you can still carry on with community education and yeah, also help people when they need it.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I think it's so cool that firefighters help the community. Can you tell us what you love most about it?
Yeah, so every time we go to a job, we're helping our community and in a time when they are in need. So it's a really, really good feeling, a really positive thing to do, and being able to respond and make a positive difference in the community.
Ah, that's fantastic. Okay, so I've got a question for you, my man. So what is it that you would tell our tamariki watching, what is it exactly that they could do to help you guys as firefighters?
Yep, so our tamariki have a very important job when it comes to fire safety. So if you haven't done the Firewise program at school, make sure you say to your teacher, we need to do the Firewise program. But you need to do things like talk to your parents about an escape plan out of your house, somewhere safe to meet if things do go bad at your house, and to make sure they check their smoke alarms. So it's your job to be Firewise ambassadors for our people. So make sure you ask those questions.
All right, we're ready to fight fires.
I was just wondering, with all this work that you do in the dark and in the smoke and in fires, is it ever scary, and how can you keep calm in situations that are quite challenging?
Yep, so we do lots of training in those environments to prepare us. So when we do go into a fire, we know what to do, we have procedures, and we always go as a team. So if Pete and I are in the back, we'll never be far away from each other. We look after each other and we make sure that we do the right thing every time to keep us safe.
That is fantastic. I've got another question. Hey, so if there is a fire, say, in your house, what is the best thing for our tamariki watching to do?
Yep, so if they do the Firewise program, they'll know that if you smell smoke or you see fire or your smoke alarm goes off, the best thing to do is get down, get low and get out of your house fast. Don't look for anything, don't go looking for your family, and have somewhere to meet. So talk to your whānau tonight or any time about if there was a fire, where would we meet? And usually it's at a letterbox. You wait out there for your mum or dad or your brother or sister, and they'll come out and meet you at the same place. Yeah. That way when we turn up, we know where you are, we know no one's in the house.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for this. This is amazing. And kids, I hope you've enjoyed this little episode of Sally Telly and this deep dive. Thank you so much for having us here. You guys are amazing. And on behalf of us and the whole community, we just want to thank you for everything you do to keep us safe. So thank you very much. We'll say see you later, Sally Telly. We might go and have a look at a few more things here. So we'll catch you later. Yeah, can we go and look at some more stuff?
Easy.
All right, let's go.
Start learning to live like you teach, so others can be made brand new and help the world around them too. Could I be a part of the way, Jesus, that you can bring meaningful change? The world will see the good you do and give the glory back to you.
Wow, the Bible is full of great stories of people who did small things with a big heart.
And as lifelong followers of Jesus, we get to be a part of that story now too.
Don't forget Sally Telly. God sees you, God hears you, and God's family, you're included.
Ki te kia koe te atua, me rongo ko koe, tōna whānau.
Ka kite.
Liam?
Ugh!